Good morning, class. My name is Al Wallace, and I'm your online accounting instructor. Before I talk about the class, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. I grew up in Louisville, Kentucky, and I went to Western Kentucky University and graduated with a major in accounting. After graduating, I went to work in Nashville, Tennessee for a CPA firm. Next, I moved to Owensboro and started working for General Electric Company in the finance area. After a couple of years with GE, I was transferred to Cincinnati, Ohio. While in Cincinnati, I enrolled at Xavier University and got my master's degree in business. After getting my MBA, I decided to follow my lifelong dream to become a teacher. So I went back to Owensboro and pursued a career in teaching. After 30 years of teaching, I can say this has been one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. When I'm not teaching, I like to be outdoors. I enjoy running and riding my bicycle on the Greenbelt. I also enjoy swimming at the health park. It's my goal to help you learn the things that I know will be useful to you in the real world with respect to accounting. I know that accounting is really boring, but I also know that it's extremely important for every person to have a good understanding of accounting in order to run any business successfully. I wish all of you the best of luck this semester. And remember, if you're having a problem in this class, I'm here to help.
Good morning, class. What you're about to see is what every student enrolled in my accounting online class will receive, either in the form of an email or as a Word document attachment. The first thing you're going to see at the top of this document is watch this video first, with over here on the right a little link to an online site. And what this link is, it's to a video that explains everything you need to know about the class. So the first thing you'll do is click on that. So, like I said, welcome to my online accounting class, and I'd like to discuss some of the things that are important to know about the class. First of all, our class will not use Blackboard except for student evaluations. Blackboard sometimes goes up or down or slow in critical times when you need to have the thing running correctly. And so what I'm going to ask you to do is go directly to the site, and I'll give you a link to that so that you don't have to go through Blackboard to get to the Connect site. Now, the required book and online material for the class are as follows. The name of the book is Fundamental Accounting Principles by Wild Chiappetta, 22nd edition, McGraw-Hill. Now I must talk about a warning. This warning is for students receiving financial aid, and the warning is, if you are receiving financial aid grants or loans, you must show participation in this class within the first 5 days of the course start date by completing the first 3 course assignments on Connect. If you don't do this, then I'll be required to report your name as a no-show, and this could endanger your financial aid. Now let's go back to the book. This is the ISBN number I have for the book, although what you get could be different depending on what things are bundled with the book. You can buy the book new, used, or an ebook, but make sure that the front cover matches this cover I have right here. That's what's really most important because, like I said, the ISBN numbers could be different. Now, other things that you'll need for the class will be you'll need a Connect Online Access Card for this book, and it's required. And you can get this access card either through the local bookstore at Owensboro Community College, or you can get the access card directly from Connect at the Connect site. Or if you don't have your funds quite yet and need a little time for financial aid to kick in, then you can get a 2-week free trial that would be available on the Connect site, and I'll talk about that a little bit later on. Now, if you're not in my online class, but you're in my hybrid class, that is a class that has class meetings, then you'll also need, in addition to those 2 things, you'll also need the instructor notebook, which is available at the Owensboro Community Technical College bookstore. So, like I said earlier, from this point on, I want you to go directly to the course site on Connect, and I have a sample on this document that I'm showing you here. It's just a sample of a link that would go right to your class. When I send you out this document, it will have the real link that goes to the class, and you can follow it. Now, once you've got the book and the Connect access card, You can go online and you can register for the online, by creating an ID and a password. And but before up here, I want to make sure I mention again one more time that there is also a free trial for 2 weeks available on Connect, so you can start your assignments as soon as you get this link. Also, once you've got your student ID created and your password, you can log in to Connect, start doing assignments. If you need course help, then you can either email me at this email address, or you can call me at this number, but don't call me before 9 a.m. or after 9 p.m. That's my cell phone number. If you need technical help, I can't help you, but you can get technical help from McGraw-Hill, and that'll be 1-800-331-5094. Also, all information about this class will be sent directly to your KCTCS email account. So there could be changes in the assignment dates, could be changes in the assignments, there could be all kind of changes, but make sure you do check this email on a regular basis for those changes.
Let's talk about how to get your free 2-week access to Connect if your funds haven't come in. When you first go to the site that I've asked you to go to, you're going to see a screen that looks like this. And it's going to say your course and my instructor's name and the class and so forth, so on. And if you've got your access code, you can click on Register Now. But if you don't have your access code and you want to buy it, or you want to get the free trial, then you can, first of all, it'll ask you what your email address is. You click on that, and then next thing you'll do, go to the next screen. And again, like I said, if you've already got your code from the bookstore, let's say, then you can just type it in right here and click Submit, and then you'll be basically getting into the class. If you don't have it and want to buy it online, then you can click Buy Online right here and use one of these forms of payment, I think including a debit card, buy it there. Or, here we go, if you don't have your funds yet, come down here and say Start Courtesy Access. And when you do that, you'll be given a 2-week free trial. So I hope this is very helpful to you.
Good morning, class. I'd like to talk to you now about the Connect accounting site. I have a pull up on the screen here a sample. This would be just the sample online accounting class, and I'd like to go through it a little bit with you. You can see over here we've got the assignments. Let me start scrolling through these assignments a little bit. These are just sample assignments. You can see the name of the assignment. You can get some information about the assignment by hitting the little I button. It tells you all about this assignment, when it was created, when you can start it, how many questions there are, how many points there are, and different things about the assignment that are important to know. Also, you can see when the start date and the due date is. And let me change something here real quick, and I'll let you go over to what the student's view is, which is very similar to what I just showed you with the instructor view, with the exception of you can see how many attempts that you have on each assignment. Several of my assignments are unlimited attempts. You also have an alarm clock by some assignments, which means they're timed. And when you hover your mouse over that alarm clock, it tells you, for example, this one is going to have a time limit of 20 minutes. And let's see what else we want to say about this. Here's the book, and here's how you would click on and get to the ebook portion of the class. And what else? It looks like you can see there's several assignments on here, and I want to point out that each of my assignments usually are going for my class go like as follows. My homework assignments are usually all unlimited as far as attempts, and I usually have a test or an exam that gives you a practice test with unlimited attempts, and then the real live exam you get one attempt. That's usually the way the class works as far as different kinds of assignments. And what else here? Usually the course will have not always, but usually the class will have some type of comprehensive final, which this class does. Your class may not, but most of them do. What else we got through here? We've got there are different resources that are available. Let's see, to students that you can look at, ebook and different lectures. But like I said, all the things I'm going to have on the site will have a little view hint for homework. Let me show you that. Go back to this. Let's just pick out an assignment here that has one of these hints to view. For example, if you got stuck on this assignment, you could see, let's take a look at it here, preview it. You could go down at the bottom of it and you could look at something at the bottom here where it says view hint. And when you click on this, what you're going to see is a little flash video that pops up, and it will give you an example that's very similar to what you're working on. I won't click on it, but it will let you see that, and you can look at that and then go back and work the problem. It'll be a different set of numbers, but it should be helpful to you. You can also get information with respect to this problem, where it is in the book, the kind of references there are, and several different kind of things. And if you come across an error in something that you're working, you can report any kind of error issues right here. You won't find many, if at all, but that's where you would report some kind of error. And like if you got a certain answer and it wasn't the answer that the key says it was, and you know it's right, that's where you'd report that issue. Let's see, anything else I want to talk about right here. Let's go back to the main screen on Connect. I normally, and I will have my picture and my office hours and some other information right here on the site. If you need to get a hold of me, it should be right here also available to you. And what else? Anything else? That's about it for the Connect site. Like I said, it's pretty straightforward. Everything you need to know is really on the first page. And you can be watching for this later on in the class. There'll be these different lines will turn different colors as assignments become closer to the due date. So that's all I have now for the Connect site, and we'll talk again later about something else.